Now let's quickly look at the other region tools provided by InfoCaster. After stills, the next most common tool is video. We create a video region on our page layout 1 and then double-click the created item. We have 3 or 4 choices in the drop-down menu depending on the options your system has included. Video Clip Quick Editor, Live Video Quick Editor, Blank Item, or Sellable Item. Again, sellable items appear here if we have Punctuate installed. Punctuate is a powerful web-based sales, scheduling, and billing system based on Harris broadcast management software. Let's take a look at these options in a little more depth. Select the Video Clip Quick Editor and click Add. Click the Browse button and navigate to the Shared Media folder where we've placed the tutorial media files. Select the Times Square clip. We can click in the preview window to see a frame of the video. If we'd like to make sure this is the particular video we are after, click Open. The system quickly loads the file. We can now position the video in the video item box we've created. Scale it to fit while maintaining its aspect ratio. Or let the system decide by clicking the Best Fit button. We can choose in and out points for the video. And even set the picture icon if desired. Click Save and the video now appears in the item library. The Live Video Quick Editor allows us to pass through video from a live feed or stream connected to the InfoCaster, if the appropriate hardware options are installed. Or we can choose the URL of a video stream and add that to our InfoCast. Like the Video Clip Quick Editor, we have similar tools for position, scale, and maintain aspect ratio. The sellable item reflects the commercial playback capabilities of Harris Digital Signage. Harris is a world leader in broadcast and communications technology, including the playout, tracking, and billing of advertising content. Our digital signage system is based on our broadcast technology and includes the ability to schedule, track, playout, and bill advertising content via our Punctuate option. If we have the Punctuate option installed, select the sellable item and click Add. Note that there is no editor available to this option as the scheduling of commercial content for this region will be done externally by Punctuate and InfoCaster Manager. InfoCaster's ability to play back animations provides another audience-engaging visual tool to help us create compelling infocasts. We add an animation like we do other objects, drawing a box in the selected layout. We have a number of options available to us in the item library. Title Motion provides us with the ability to create sophisticated 2D animations using text or logo images. We explain more about Title Motion's animation power in the InfoCaster manual, as well as in the Title Motion training DVDs, which are available separately. The Animation Quick Editor can make it easy to update an already created Title Motion animation without needing to edit the animation in Title Motion. Here we open a pre-created 2-line template and save it to the item library. Right-clicking on the Coming Up item lets us select Edit Item with Animation Quick Editor. Clicking on Show Tags shows us the separate lines of the animation. Here we quickly change restaurants to homes. The Animation Quick Editor can also be linked to an external data source. VIA Builder, included with InfoCaster, allows us to convert a 2D or 3D animation created as an image sequence into a VIA animation, the Harris Broadcast Graphic Animation format that InfoCaster supports. We then select Animation Importer to bring that VIA file into InfoCaster. There's also a VIA Format plugin available for Adobe After Effects. This plugin allows us to render animations in the VIA animation format for InfoCaster. We also have the Punctuate option of a sellable item as an animation. We'll talk more about Punctuate later in this training video. Let's take a look at crawls and rolls next. Let's draw a crawl region across the bottom of the page layout. Double-click and we are presented with 3 options in the drop-down menu: Quick Editor, Title Motion for greater formatting options, and Blank Item. The Quick Editor opens a window that provides us with a number of options. Click Field 1 and a new window opens with 4 options: text, graphic, animation, or video. In the text option, we can type our text line in or paste it from a word processing file, as I've done here. We can also feed the text from an ODBC source that can hook into a regularly updated text file, or files from databases, a text data source file, or an RSS XML feed like that from a blog, weather, or news service. We go into greater detail on the power of ODBC, Open Database Connectivity, in the FAQ chapter of this training program. Now back to the crawl. In this example, I pasted the text from a word processing file. Click OK, and we have formatting options similar to those in the Stills menu. Click on the Content menu and click Add. Now select Graphic. We'll grab an image from our tutorial file. Notice that the graphic is perhaps too close to the text we've added in Item 1. The easiest way to deal with this is to add another text item, which we'll call SP1. Type a space in the text area and click OK. Drag SP1 between Item 1 and the graphic, and see that they now are better separated. We can also add via animations to a crawl. Rolls are also a popular way to use moving graphics to draw people into our InfoCasts. As with the other tools, we create a roll region. The drop-down menu provides us with 4 options: Roll Quick Editor, Table Quick Editor, Title Motion for more control over our graphic look, and Blank Item. Now, let's take a look at clocks. First, let me note that the clock time comes from the Windows system clock. Players need to have their system clock configured correctly, and if possible, should all be synchronized to a local time server to ensure clock consistency over your player network. InfoCaster provides us with 2 types of clocks, digital and analog, with multiple variations of each. Let me show you a digital clock first. Select the Digital Clock Item tool and draw our clock item. Double-click on the new item and click Add in the Digital Clock Quick Editor. We have a lot of options in how we lay out our digital clock. We can choose to show 24-hour or 12-hour time, showing AM/PM, leading zeros or not, seconds or not, the kind of separator we will use, often dependent on the language we are creating for. As well, we can add day and date info either before or after the time. Or create a digital clock region that is only the day and date information. That's exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm going to create a digital clock that shows the date only, and use an analog clock region to show the time. I could just as easily have 2 digital clock items, one day and date, the other time. Selecting the Formatting tab, I choose the font, size, and attributes of this digital clock region. Now we will add an analog clock. Select the Analog Clock Region tool and draw the region where we want to place our clock. Double-click that region and click Add with Analog Clock Quick Editor selected. Clicking Browse in the Quick Editor takes us to the clock options provided in InfoCaster. Take the time later to check them all out. In this case, I'm going to use my favorite, the Harris clock. Note that the clock is too large for the box I've drawn, so I'll select the Scale button and then size the clock to fit. I can grab the clock and drag it manually to a position within the preview window. The position adjustments also let me place the clock exactly where I want it to be in the region I've created. We're going to take a look at audio and the InfoCaster Audio Region tool next. Whether or not you use audio in your InfoCasts will normally depend on the location of your player. Certain places may not be conducive to audio, a busy mall is an example. But for locations where audio works, InfoCaster provides significant audio features. Most of our quick editors, excluding Title Motion, provide the ability to associate audio with the region item. This is particularly important for video content that has associated sync audio, like commercial playback or program content. The Audio Region tool provides the ability to add specific audio to your InfoCast. There is no graphic content associated with the Audio Region tool, so we can place the object anywhere in our region's window. The Audio Quick Editor provides access to WMA or MP3 files, or the Live Audio Quick Editor can provide audio from an input source, if the InfoCaster player is equipped with an audio input. The last three region tools on this system to mention are the optional analog odometer, the RTX port, and the temperature probe. The analog odometer tool was originally developed for the gaming industry, where Harris digital signage systems are very popular. This tool is a sophisticated option for InfoCaster and works with external data input. Although we won't go into particular detail on this tool in this video, it's a powerful way to display odometer-style information from any popular progressive system or Harris data source. Custom code can be written to provide your system with a particular visual feature you might require. The code is written in RTX format, and the RTX port tool allows you to position your custom feature where it's needed. The temperature display object is designed to work with an external probe that provides temperature data to your InfoCaster. The temperature display features the same formatting options as a still object. In showing you the different region object tools, we've placed them on screen in a free-form manner. However, InfoCaster also provides tools for more exact placement and sizing of objects. We can draw this still in the layout as a free-form shape and move it freely on screen. Notice at the bottom of the screen, however, that we can size the object to exact dimensions. In this case, 480 by 320. And we can position it exactly on the screen. The next chapter in this tutorial will look at creating a simple InfoCast with video, stills, date and time display, and crawl.